I work in a very stressful environment in finance and a very stressful job. It's easy to get caught up in the everyday stresses of the material world and life and what you strive for. You need that balance of spirituality, and I found that I got that connection with Chabad. I grew up in Springfield, Massachusetts. I had my bar mitzvah in an Orthodox synagogue. My grandparents had come over from Eastern Europe, and a lot of their friends were part of the Chabad community. When I graduated high school, I went off to college and moved away from Springfield. And to some degree, while I still maintained my Judaism and my holidays, I lost touch a little bit with some of the spirituality. A few years ago, a friend of mine who was also a neighbor introduced me to the local Chabad and Rabbi Shlaim. We seemed to have a very good connection right off the bat because it resonated with my childhood and what I grew up and what I knew. I was extremely comfortable. It basically was, you can be whoever you want to be, but you can also have that spiritual uplifting and spiritual connection at your own pace, the way that you want to do it. And I found that very comforting. I remember when I said to my wife that I had attended Chabad, we were approaching a holiday and the rabbi had come over and dropped off a little gift basket for the holiday. And, she said to me, this is the first time that we've ever been part of a religious community where somebody actually came out and welcomed you, and to feel welcomed by having somebody come to your house and bring something to you just out of the goodness of their heart, that was very impactful to me. But being impactful to my wife made me feel that much better about knowing the decision that I was making, that I was going to be have a greater presence within the Chabad community. After, the past few years of spending much more time at Chabad, is a lot of the lessons that we learn I use in my everyday life. There's a lot of practicality that you learn from the Torah, and you learn from some of the stories that the rabbi tells that resonate, even they're hundreds of years old, but it's still the same practicality that we deal with today. I find that it's helped me deal with my everyday life, bringing a new sense of spirituality, which ultimately can bring a state of happiness, not being happy once in a while, but living your life in a state of happiness. And I mean, to me, that's what continues to bring me back, because I want more of that, because I've had a great experience.